Oh, hey there! What took you so long? I have been so excited to show you my meat. Seriously, I cannot wait for you to peek at my meat. If you were here, I would let you have a handful of my meat. But since you're not, I have the next best thing to show you. A box of meat from Backyard Butchers. A sincere thank you to Backyard Butchers for allowing me to do this unboxing video, and a sincere thank you for putting up with any intentional immature meat jokes I may say, and any unintentional immature meat humor that I may partake in. I am Mo, and I'm very excited to go through the contents of what they call the Steakhouse Box. So maybe you know Backyard Butchers from radio advertising. They are nationwide. They may pop up in your favorite store. They may pop up in a parking lot near you, but they also have backyardbutchers.com, which will obviously, as we will see and find out, they will ship straight to your doorstep. Now, if you do listen on the radio, you may hear their 20 ribeye for $39 special. I believe they still offer that online as well, but they also offer higher end prime cut, prime choice options as well. And they have been so amazing to send me what they feel is their premier box. Again, the Steakhouse Box, which is, again, going to be a little bit higher priced, but you're going to get the best cuts they have. Backyardbutchers.com, the website you want to check out. We'll get back to that in a moment. But first and foremost, let's get to the box. As you see, you got the logo on it. It is a large size box here, so they are packing a lot in there. It is all very carefully packed. I give them credit for that. The box is not very fancy. There's no frills with this box. Once you open up the cardboard, then you get right to the action, and there's nothing wrong with that. So let me go ahead and move a few things out of my way so we can move this in camera here. So you open it up, and there is no fancy design or anything. Instead, you see some packing to make sure that the product isn't damaged. And I immediately feel this coolness that just like is wafting out of this box here. That is the dry ice at the bottom of this box to make sure everything stays fresh, everything remains frozen, and of course make sure that nothing spoils. With that said, I believe the Steakhouse Box here has like, even more cold coming out of this now that I lifted just this, all of a sudden the dry ice hits me right here. I think there's 16 different items within this box here. I'm going to go through them here. All different sizes, all different cuts, but you can see this for yourself. So right now we have a sirloin. We have just about a half-pound sirloin here. You can kind of take a look. Obviously, it's vacuum sealed, airtight, to make sure that nothing is going to spoil, nothing is going to taste bad. I didn't think this through where I'm going to put everything after I take it out, but we got a sirloin there, and we have a ribeye. Just talked about the 20 ribeye for $39 deal that you'll hear. Pretty decent size ribeye of all things. I've worked with a similar meat company a decade ago. It's been quite some time, and their ribeye was not as good size, as large as this one is here. So you know, again, you're getting a better cut from Backyard Butchers. Just continuing through here, because a lot of this will be duplicates of the same thing. Filet mignon, filet mignon. You see, pretty decent size here. Vacuum sealed remains. I don't know how well you can see it, but the quality definitely looks nice and juicy there. I have not tried any of these yet. This is just the unboxing. If you want me to do a follow-up after cooking it, I'll be happy to do that. I am so excited to cook up so many of these different items. Maybe for once be social, have company over and cook for people maybe. More filet mignon here. That's just 4 out of the 16 items so far. Another sirloin. The list goes on and on. I've been holding off on this bad boy here. You see? You see that right there? T-bone. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the size of this T-bone here. That is amazing. Looking at the quality of this here, oh, I am salivating just thinking about cooking this up. How do you prefer to do yours? Do you like it on the grill? Do you add spices to it? Do you let it soak in? Do you add it during the process? Very curious to know how you would cook up some of these items here. So many options. How to do it. Oh, we got beef patties. All right, so there's actually two here. I don't know if you can actually see them yeah, you can see the separation there a little bit, but you got some beef patties. Again, this is what they call the Steakhouse Box, which is their most expensive, but as you see, there's quite the variety here. Sirloin again, filet mignon again, another ribeye. Again, huge size ribeye here. Filet mignon, more beef patties. And then we've got two more items, sirloin and another filet here. This is an amazing amount of meat here that is going to fill my freezer for quite some time. I'll get through, I'll repack it all later. What am I doing right now? Right now, I am going to warm up my hands for one because they're all kind of cold. Again, they pack it very well that things remain frozen. So when you need to put it from box into your freezer, you're not losing any quality. Things aren't warming up a little bit and spoiling. No, everything is great. Backyard Butchers, I cannot believe how generous they are to allow me to do this unboxing video here. But if that is something that sounds great to you. If this is a box that you need in your life, backyardbutchers.com, there is a shop boxes tab. There's a drop down there. They also offer the backyard, which is going to save you before discounts because they do run discounts here and there. The backyard box is going to save you about $60, but you're still going to get some amazing meat. Of course, the Steakhouse Box, they're quoting 37 meals. It's got free shipping. The backyard box, again, cheaper, 32 meals. $60, saving about 10 meals there. You also got the farmhouse box for even cheaper than that. But then there's products you can buy on demand. You can buy per product. You can subscribe and save about 10% off each box. So if you're feeding the family every single month or so, you can pick this up. Backyard Butchers also has some recipes on there. So you can learn about meatflation. Is one of the videos there. Of course, quick surf and turf burger they have on their main page there. Covers reviews. And if you're wondering about the authenticity of this, like, is this real? Is this a credible company? They have worked with Shopify. They have worked with USA Today, AMAC, and so many others. And they have a lot of 5-star reviews that you can read as well. Again, a lot of locations available. You can get backyardbutchers.com anytime, but if you're wondering if you're near any of their upcoming promotions or appearances, I know right now, here in mid-October for the next week, they have appearances in Washington, Oregon, Oklahoma, Indiana, I believe Kokomo is one, and that's actually very close to where I am. Kokomo is going to see some meat action over the next couple of days. I've not made as many meat jokes as I thought I was going to. I've kept it professional and classy-ish, and I'm okay with that. Kentucky and Illinois also getting some love this weekend, but they're always moving. I wouldn't be surprised if you find them in more states that I did not list as time goes on. That's just this week. So backyardbutchers.com is the website to check out. And if you are, again, browsing through things, realize that they were so mind-boggling awesome to send me the Steakhouse Box, which again is premier end stuff. I can't believe it. I'm so thankful for that. But if you want to check it out for yourself, definitely do so. They got local specials listed on there and about section. If you're still not 100% fully convinced to give it a shot, you should. But Backyard Butchers, I'm happy they rolled through. My tummy will be happy. My taste buds will be happy they rolled through. And if you order, I'm sure you will be happy you've done so as well.